Welcome. My name is Cory. We're here with Pinnacle and I'm going to do a Pilates workout. This is going to be a beginner to intermediate Pilates class, 30-minute class. So all you'll need today is a mat and your body, right? So let's get started. First thing with Pilates, we talk about our core and centering in our core. So take a step forward with your right foot and reach up high. You'll feel your rib cage rise. Pull in the belly, suck it in, inhaling, and then exhale. As you exhale that air out, feel the belt tighten up. That's your TA muscle, the transverse abdominis muscle. We want to activate that during Pilates. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Press back and pull the belly in tight. One more time, inhale up and exhale back. We'll step forward with the other leg and do the same thing. Feel the rib cage rise as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze and pull the belly in tight. Inhale up and exhale. One more time, inhale up and exhale back. You really want to engage that TA, transverse abdominis muscle. As we warm up, as we continue to warm up, we'll lay ourselves down on the floor. Lay your head back. Feel your hips. Rock them back and rock them forward. Think of your hips as a bowl of water and you don't want it to spill out. We want to lock in our hips, pull our pelvic floor up and engage. Knees over the top of the hip line, keeping the knees over the top. Inhale and exhale. Going into our traditional 100 position. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As you're in this position, your legs are solid, squeezing together nice and tight. Options, extend the legs. Inhaling and exhaling. Try to get those shoulders up off the floor. Tilt your chin forward, head weight forward, so there's not a lot of strain on your neck. Continuing to breathe, inhaling and exhaling in our traditional 100 position in Pilates. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And slowly bring the knees in and lay the head back. We'll be integrating our breathing into our movement. Next, let's take it into our tuck here. Pulling in, this is our contracted position. This is our extended position. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale around. Inhale. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And lay yourself back. With those feet on the floor and heels ground to the floor, lift the hips up. Slowly roll the tailbone up and extend. Hold there, driving the heels through the floor, squeezing the glutes. Walk your shoulders in and lace the fingers underneath, opening the heart, opening the chest. We're going to stay here and just gently pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold, driving the heels through the floor, squeezing the glutes tight. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze it just a little tighter. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the glutes and hold. And now gently roll the back down, one vertebrae at a time, bringing the spine to the floor Pull the knees into the chest, grabbing underneath the legs, and roll the hips up, giving it a nice stretch. Going into our crisscross next. Our crisscross will alternate elbow towards the knee on each side. We're going to do slow counts and then we'll go faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now fast one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in and relax. Lay back and relax. Pull those knees in, lower hips pulling up off the floor, lower back and stretch. Our next exercise, taking both legs up into the air, walk your hands up to your ankles, flex and point, flex and point. Rotate out the ankles. And we'll slowly lower one leg at a time and lift. Arms open, brace the neck, and lower one leg and lift. Lower the other leg and lift. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Options to point the toes or flex the feet. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Integrating the breathing in with our motion, one at a time. Really engaging the core through this, working those core muscles. Continuous breathing. One more on each leg. And then pull the knees into your chest. We're going to do our leg extensions here with a hip roll up. So extend the legs out and then we'll roll the knees in towards the chest, gently rolling the hips up off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring those knees into your chest and relax. Let's grab underneath our knees now. Lock in the elbows and roll yourself up. Scoot yourself back on your mat. Coming into our Pilates L-sit. Here we want to sit on our sits bones, nice and tall. Lift the chest. Press the fingers behind, helping to lift up the chest. Nice, long, strong spine. We're going to flex our feet. Inhale and exhale. We want to continue in this good posture, bringing those arms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, extend and reach as far forward as you can, trying to keep the back long and strong, straight back. Press it forward, a little further, and then into your forward fold and stretch. Stretching out through the spine. Going next into our reverse plank or our leg pull up. So hands can be back, hands can be forward. You can keep your legs straight, or if you prefer, prefer bend the knees. Lots of modifications here. Objective to keep those hips high. So if you're going to stay here, you can hold here and squeeze the glutes. Otherwise, you can stay with the legs extended, weight on the heels. Inhaling and exhaling, and hold. Leg pull up, bring it up and down. Doesn't have to come high. Objective to keep those hips high, squeezing the glutes as you do this. If you're in the tabletop, extend one leg out. Try to keep those hips aligned. You have multiple options here, and if you don't want to extend a leg, you can just stay in your tabletop or your reverse plank. A couple more. And slowly lower down. Roll out those shoulders. Let's take it into a forward position now. So, hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hip. Round the spine into your cat back, slightly bending the elbows. Feel that separation through the shoulder blades. Tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin under. And now we'll go into our cow back. Slowly into our cat back, rounding the spine. Inhale and cow back. One more time. Round the spine up. And now let's come to a neutral spine. Neutral spine, bracing the core, pulling that belly in. Extend your right hand and your left leg. Align the hips so they're even with each other and parallel to the floor. Lift and lengthen. Lifting the arm, lifting the leg, and lengthen. Trying to maintain your hips square to the floor. Flex your foot and point your toe. Flex and point. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Continuous breathing. Flexing the foot and pointing the toe. Belly tight, keeping a solid core. Your leg doesn't need to come up high. It should be more focused on lengthening. Lengthening the arm, lengthen the leg. Now we're gonna bring our elbow underneath the shoulder and knee underneath the hip, and then extend back out. Bring it under. Inhale and extend. Exhale. Under. Inhale and extend. Exhale. Under. Inhale and extend. Exhale. Hold it there. We'll take the arm to the side and bend the knee. Flex the foot and press that heel up into the ceiling, squeezing the glute as you press it up. Then we'll reach back and grab for the foot, taking ourselves into a quad stretch. Press that knee up as high as you can. Put pressure from your foot onto the palm of your hand, putting distance between the heel and the glute. Big stretch. And release. Drop back into your child's pose. Roll the hips to the right and to the left. Nice stretches here. And we'll bring it up for the other side. Bring it up into your cat back. Tucking the tailbone under and your cow back. Cat back once again. And now into a neutral spine with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip. We'll take the left hand out and the right foot out. Align the hips and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Flex and point. Flex and point. Objective here is to have lengthened arms, lengthened limbs, bracing the core and keeping your hips square to the floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Really stretch it here and keep your core solid. Nice stretch. Then we'll bring the elbow under and the knee under. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhaling and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Bringing the arm to the side, bend the knee and flex the foot. Press that heel up towards the ceiling and squeeze the glute, gently pulsing towards the ceiling. Continuous breathing. And we'll reach back, grabbing for that foot, taking it into our quad stretch, and lifting the knee high, putting distance between the heel and the glute, pressing into the palm of the hand. Release and stretch back into your child's pose. Roll the hips from side to side. Coming next into our plank position. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders and on your knees or on your toes. So your options are holding your core solid, elbows under the shoulders, and you're on your knees, or tuck the toes under. Bring yourself up into a nice solid plank here. Holding it there. All right, we're gonna work our core a little bit. We're gonna rotate side to side. So we'll rotate up for 2 counts. We'll bring it back down to the center, hold it for 2 counts, and then roll it back over to the other side and hold it for 2 counts. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, hold, 4, hold, 5, hold, 5, hold, 6, hold, 6, hold, 7, hold, 7, hold, 8, hold, 8, hold, 8, hold, 8, hold, 7, hold, 7, hold, 6, hold, 6, hold, 5, hold, 5, hold, 4, hold, 4, hold, 3, hold, 3, hold, 2, hold, 2, hold, last 1, hold, bring it down to center and hold. Let's hold it here, bracing the core, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, if you're feeling a little pressure in your lower back, you want to lift the hips up, transferring the weight from your core down to your feet. Grab your breath, grab your muscle, and then come back into it. Inhaling and exhaling. Your other option is to drop down to your knees, or you can take one knee down for a little break and back up, and the other knee down for a little break and back up. Long, strong spine, holding this, looking for a good full 60 seconds hold here. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe, continuous breathing. Go ahead and hold it longer if you can, and whenever you're ready, you can take yourself down to your knees and press back into your child's pose. Relieving the back, stretching side to side. Big stretches, side to side. All right, let's transfer back onto our back for a few more core exercises. One of my favorites is the corkscrew. We'll take those legs up into the air. Again, walk your hands up to your ankles, flex and point and rotate. Holding those legs above the hips. Arms out in a T, out to the sides. Squeeze the knees together nice and tight. Point your toes if you can. We're just going to start out with some small saucer-sized circles. Inhale and exhale. Just small circles in the ceiling with your toes here. Continue breathing. And then we'll reverse direction. Squeezing the knees together, lengthening the legs as you do this. All right. Now we're gonna enlarge our circles, making this a little bit more difficult and a little more challenging. So we'll take our circle, bigger circle, circling down and around. Again, squeezing the knees together, keeping the legs together. When you get to the top, switch directions, taking it down and around, all the way around and back up to the top. So let's inhale around and exhale as we get up to the top. Inhale in the other direction and exhale when you get back up to the top. Inhaling around and exhale up. Inhale around and exhale up. Keep it going here. Big circles all the way around. This is working all of those abdominal muscles, and we love that. Now, you don't want to have your lower back popping up off the ground. So if you feel your lower back is popping up off the ground, make those circles just a little bit smaller. If you feel like you can go further, go ahead and lower those legs even more. Looking for a big circle if you can. Let's do one more in each direction. And the other way. And bring those knees into your chest. And rest. Going into our single leg circles here. So single leg circles, we'll take options is to keep one leg bent slightly or keep it straightened out. Take your leg up, arms out to the sides in a T. Circle, small circle here. We want to try to engage our core, keeping our hips even on the floor, nice and stable here in this hip area, locking in the core. Small saucer-sized circles, inhaling and exhaling, lengthening the leg. And now we'll reverse direction. So you should feel your core real strong here, locked in, that powerhouse, pulling up the pelvic floor and tightening up there at transverse abdominis muscle to stabilize you as you have the movement through the leg. Leg is engaged, nice and tight. Quads are tight as you lengthen that leg up. All right, bigger circles now. So we'll take the circle around across your other leg, across the front, writing the letter C with your big toe, and then extending up. Inhaling around and exhale up. Inhale around and exhale up. Inhale around and exhale up. Let's do 5 more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's take it over to the other side. Bring that leg up, extend. Let's go ahead and stretch it. Make sure we get a big stretch down the back of your leg. Lengthen, pointing that toe, really getting a big stretch down the back of the leg. And ready to get started here. Small saucer-sized circles in the ceiling, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Lengthen that leg. And let's reverse direction. Here we'll reverse direction. The circle begins at the hip line here. Reversing direction. And now we'll take it around. Circle the leg around and then exhale up. Inhale around Exhale up. Inhaling around. Exhale up. Inhale around. Exhale up. Inhale around. Exhale up. We have 4 more. Continuous breathing. All right, 1 more. There you go. And bring those knees into your chest. 1 more good core exercise here, and then we'll bring it onto our stomach. So let's bring our legs up in the air, inhaling, and exhale as you slowly, slowly lower them down. Knees in. Exhale. Knees in. Extend and exhale down. Inhaling and exhale down. Inhale in and exhale down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring those knees in. Again, grab underneath the legs, lock in the elbows, and roll yourself up into position. Let's take ourselves forward 1 more time. And we're just going to do a couple little stretches before we finish today. And this is for your back. So we're going to take it into a modified Superman, hands on top of your forehead, lift the heels up, squeezing the glutes, lift them up off the floor, try to get those thighs up off the floor. Hold it up, breathe, breathe, inhaling and exhaling, squeezing the glutes and lifting the thighs up off the floor as far as you can, and release. And now let's take our chest up, keeping your forehead down. Let's bring our torso up and lift and hold. And lower. Let's take our arms out, keeping your face towards the floor, neck in line with your spine. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, lengthen, and lower. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, lengthen, and lower. Lift, lengthen, and lower. Lift, lengthen, and lower. There you go, 1 at a time. Continuous breathing, lift, lengthen, lower. Lift, lengthen, lower. And then we're going to go into our swimming, where we flutter our arms and flutter kick our legs, trying to get our thighs up off the floor. Flutter kick here. Breathe, breathe, flutter kick, and relax. Sliding your hands back, let's press up into a cobra. Up and hold, and slowly back down. Separate your knees and press back into your child's pose. Stretch it side to side. And this is where you get to sit. This is where you can stay and stretch, separating the knees, toes together, and relax. Thank you for joining us today as you sit in your stretch right to left. Thank you for joining us for Pilates today, and continue to stretch and continue to tune into these classes. We're happy to have you, and have yourself a great day.